Okay, tonight in the kitchen with Jelly 007 and his new Ninja Foodi Ribeye Prime Rib Roast. Now, I already know it works real well because last night I had a gathering and I had a 12-pound roast. I cut 6 inches off of that roast and put it in here. Now, last night I used this, not going to tonight. I think it'll work better or just as good with just this right here. I'm gonna put this right here in. All right. Last night, I put the 6-inch roast in there. I put the rest of that 12-pound roast in my oven. And I did my normal prime rib-like recipe. On this one, I did 400 degrees on air fry to begin with. Kind of like the same theory as you do with a prime rib, where you get the oven to say 500, and then you set it in there for a few minutes per pound, then you turn it off, or you turn it down until your internal temp gets to where you want. Well, that's the same thing I did here. And that air frying really worked it over. I mean, it looked great. My point is, when I pulled them out, although they both got 8, this one was way prettier and, in my opinion, better tasting, or it tasted just as good. That's my point. It was just as good, quicker, easier, smaller, all the above, and it was way prettier. That's also my point. It seared that outside a lot better. So with all that being said, again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse this off, dry it off, and then put some olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to set it in here on this trivet. I'm going to go 400 degrees on air fry, just till I can start smelling it. And then, as I smell it and feel like it's getting where I want to, I'm going to raise it and look, and just keep an eye on it. You know, that's all. And once it gets to the look and feel I want, then I'll shut it down. I'll knock it over to the bake roast feature. I'll take it to 350 degrees and then wait for 130 degrees internal. And at that point, it'll be done. And I guarantee you, if it's as good as it was last night, you're going to be impressed. I was. I think you will be too. So I'm going to get some of that started and I'll be right back. Okay, so the roast is in there. It's ready. Salt and pepper, that's all I use now. I did want to show this. It's herbs de Provence. That's what a lot of people put on prime rib. I just don't. I like a piece of beef with just salt and pepper, and that's why. But if you were trying to do traditional, that'd be more like it. And I was also going to say, I've been moved my coffee bar because it's Thanksgiving and the wife's using the table for other things. So, all that being said, we're going to close this lid. We're going to hit air crisp. We're going to take it to 400. And just for no other reason, no good reason, I'm going to put it on 30 minutes. And the only reason there's no good reason to it, because I'm not going by that. Again, I'm going by look and feel right now. When it gets the way I want it to look, then we're going to go to bake roast. And then time might matter, but not really, because I'm going to be going by this then. So, anyhow, there we go. It's up and running. We will, as soon as I get an idea that I feel like something's happening, in other words, when I smell it and hear it and all the above, we're going to open it up and take another look at it. But I'll be right back. Okay, again, because we just passed the 15-minute mark. I can hear it. Not real well yet, but I can definitely smell it. But to me, that's not quite there. So we're going to shut it back down and let it go some more. All right, we're coming up on 25 minutes of air crisp. We're close enough. We'll take a look. And you can see it's getting brown. If I can get out of the light, it's getting brown right here. And it's going to brown some more while it does the bake and roast. So somewhere around the center, we're at 70, or going on down, 64, 62. So we're nowhere near done. So you don't want to get it too brown, but that right there looks perfect to me. I don't think you can beat that. And I think with the air crisp basket, it would get a little browner, but I don't want it, you don't want it real brown at this point because you got more cooking to do. So now we're going to turn it off, close the lid, select bake roast. We're going to go 350 and we're going to just go an hour, and then we're going to check it. So, there we go. We're off and running. Be right back. Okay, we're coming up on the 45 minutes of bake roast time. Let's take a look. And it's looking excellent. Try and get out of the light again. And now we're going to see what the temp's at. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably low still. But it's getting closer, I'm sure. So let's see. Not too far away. 108 and 109 maybe. So maybe in the next 15 minutes that's left, it'll be right. But if it's not, we'll add some time. But we'll see then. Be back. Okay, so we're coming up on 1 hour of 350 degrees at the bake roast feature. Now, I'm looking for, I said 130, but I'll take 125. I'm not sure we're going to be there just yet, but we're fixing to see. And I say 125 because I'm waiting on that to finish saying cool, but because the carryover temp will take it to 130 if we're at 125, and I like a medium rare. So let's let you look at it. It looks excellent. I'm in the light again, but right now let's see what we got for a temp. Look straight down. Wow, we're going to be above what I wanted a little bit. No, we're not. 127, 128. I am happy with that. So, I'm going to take my hot stuff gloves right now. I'm going to pull it out and set it right here. And then we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to slice it up and show you how it looks cut up. But I'll be right back. Okay, so it's rested for 10 minutes. And now we're going to cut it and just see how it looks. And there is one slice. I got to make sure my camera can see it and everything looks good, and it looks like it can. But as you can see, that is some excellent prime rib. It's a little bit, the crust is a little bit, or the knife is a little dull. But once you get through that crust, that is absolutely perfect. I mean, depending on how you like your prime rib. If you want, you know, a less of a, well, we'll see what it's like in the middle, because I'm gonna use this tonight. My son's here; he's gonna eat some of it, so we'll just see what it looks like, almost right in the center. And to me, in fact, I got a feeling that'll be his piece. Let's just look at it. I mean, that looks like a prime rib is supposed to look. And I don't think you can beat that in an oven or even a restaurant. So, that being said, the Foodi may be my total go-to. Not only the fact that, like tonight, I'm having to use it as portable because my table is being used because it's Thanksgiving and it's set up for something else, so I can move to wherever I want to. I could have went outside. I could have went to my neighbor's house for all that goes. But I mean, I don't think I got to test this and show you. But just like any prime rib should be, it's absolutely excellent. So, my son came in at the right time because he's fixing to get that. But anyhow, In the Kitchen with Jelly, 007.com. I appreciate you watching my video. Like, share, subscribe, all of the above, and come back to see me. And y'all have a good night.